Unlock the secrets of military power and financial might as we delve into the intriguing realm of the 10 highest paid military in the world 2024, revealing the nations investing most in their defense forces. Embark on a riveting exploration as we unveil the 10 highest paid military in the world 2024, shedding light on the nations with the financial prowess to invest significantly in their defense forces. Join us in this insightful journey into military expenditure across the globe. Before we start our videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for our upcoming uploads. So without further ado, let's dive in. 10. South Korea. South Korea's armed forces, known as the Republic of Korea Armed Forces, are regarded as one of the world's most formidable military entities, boasting 555,000 active duty personnel and a reserve force of 2,750,000, known for its 18 months of mandatory military service for men and selective for women in the country. The South Korean government spends a budget of $46.33 billion and $33,921 as the annual salary for its military personnel. The Republic of Korea Armed Forces possesses a formidable arsenal, including 2,381 tanks, 1,412 aircraft, 13 submarines, and more. 9. Saudi Arabia. The Royal Saudi Armed Forces are the standing army of Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Armed Forces presently have an active duty personnel strength of 127,000. The Saudi government spends a budget of $46 billion on its defense and pays an annual salary of $58,560 to its military personnel. The Royal Saudi Armed Forces possesses several weaponry in its arsenal ranging from artillery, tanks, submarines, and more. This is also one of the highest paid military in the world. 8. Japan. The Japan Self-Defense Forces are one of the smallest armies in the world, with active-duty military personnel of 247,173 and 56,000 on reserve. The Japanese budget for its defense is $50.3 billion, and its military personnel are known as one of the lowest earners with $5,282 as an annual salary. The Japan Self-Defense Forces arsenal holds 1,613 aircraft, 678 tanks, 16 submarines, and aircraft carriers. 7. Germany. The Bundeswehr serves as the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Germany, boasting an active-duty military strength of 183,695 personnel and an additional 900,000 in reserve. The German government spends a budget of $64.8 billion on its defense and pays its military personnel $73,951 as an annual salary, making it among the highest-paid military in the world. The Bundeswehr's arsenal comprises an extensive array of tanks, aircraft, submarines, artillery, UCAV, and more. 6. France. The French army is one of the smallest armies in the world, with a total number of 208,700 active duty and 35,000 on reserve. The French government's defense budget is $56.8 billion, and the military personnel are paid $43,417 as an annual salary. The arsenal of the French army holds some 423 tanks, 1,264 aircraft, 10 submarines, and more. 5. Russia. Ranked as the fifth largest army in the world, the ground forces of the Russian Federation was formed in 1992, after the collapse of the Soviet Union and the highest-paid military in the world. The Russian military, overseen by the Russian Ministry of Defense, comprises 1,014,000 active-duty military personnel, supported by a reserve force of 250,000. The Russian Federation spends $61.7 billion as its military budget, and its military personnel earn an annual salary of $50,281. 4. United Kingdoms. Her Majesty's Armed Forces is the British Armed Forces, the standing military power of the United Kingdom. The British Armed Forces consist of 153,290 active-duty military personnel, complemented by a reserve force of 45,590. The British government's spending on a military budget is $61.5 billion, and its military personnel earn $27,275 as an annual salary. 3. India. The Indian Army, ranked as the second largest in the world, comprises 1,445,550 active-duty personnel, accompanied by a reserve force of 1,155,000. As one of the world's nuclear power nations, the Indian Army gets a budget of $54.2 billion, and its military personnel earns $17,510 annually. The Indian Army weaponry holds 1,905 aircraft, 6,464 tanks, 15 submarines, etc., and one of the highest-paid military in the world. 2. China. Chinese is one of the countries that has one of the highest-paid militaries in the world. The People's Liberation Army Ground Force, PLAGF of China, stands as the largest army on the surface of the planet, with 2,185,000 on active duty and 510,000 on reserve. The Chinese government spends $209 billion as its defense budget, and its military personnel earn an annual salary of $30,000. The People's Liberation Army Ground Force of China has weaponry of 9,150 tanks, 13,892 aircraft, 67 submarines, 9,204 artillery, and more. 1. USA. The U.S. Army is one of the highest-paid military in the world, which consists of the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, and National Guard, which are all under the command of the Department of Defense. Standing as the world's third-largest army, it encompasses a total of 1,388,100 active-duty personnel, with an additional 442,000 in reserve. The U.S. government spends an incredible $601 billion on its Department of Defense, and its military personnel earn an annual of $63,783. The U.S. Army also has an arsenal equipped with 13,892 aircraft, 19 warships, 8,848 tanks, 75 submarines, and aircraft carriers with other technologically advanced weapons such as the Unmanned Combat Aerial Vehicle, UCAV. The military is the top security of any sovereign state to deter invasion, man, and protect territorial borders. Many technologically advanced nations worldwide continuously enhance their military operations and provide technological support to ease the functioning of their military personnel in action. Presently, countries globally invest significantly in funding the growth and capabilities of their military forces. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for our upcoming uploads. Until next time, goodbye.